Hey everyone, and welcome back. I'm Rick Fussell and this is the Ingrain Workshop. In today's video we're going to be doing a tool review of the Bauer 1825EB heat gun from Harbor Freight Tools. That's coming up next here at the Ingrain Workshop. This is the Bauer model number 1825EB heat gun from Harbor Freight Tools. I purchased this today. It's Friday. They were running a Black Friday special and I was able to pick it up for $29. Now, I had an old Warrior heat gun that I had bought from Harbor Freight, and after about 8 months I just burned it up. So I decided to go with the Bauer. The Bauer isn't the top of the line heat gun from Harbor Freight. It's the middle of the line heat gun, the Warrior being at the bottom of the line. So this is a medium line heat gun from Harbor Freight, whereas the Hercules heat gun is the higher level model. So I decided to go with this since it was only $29, and it's actually only $10 more than the lower Warrior heat gun. So I think it's a good investment if you are going to invest in a heat gun. This is a good middle of the road heat gun. So let's unbox it and see what it all comes with and see what the specs are. So inside the box we have some paperwork. We also have the actual heat gun, and that's pretty much it. So let's kind of go over the specifications of the heat gun. So this heat gun is a 120 volt heat gun that runs off of 1600 watts. There's a heat range of 500 degree Fahrenheit up to 1100 degree Fahrenheit. And the fan speed is 6 cubic feet per minute. Now there's 14 different temperature settings within that 500 to 1100 degree Fahrenheit range. And then on the back of the handle, there's a 4-way switch. One is for the off mode, one is cool, one is heat, and then one is high heat. So basically you have two fan speeds, the heat and then the high heat. And then it also has a cool down mode as well to keep the gun from burning up, which is what I'd been previously doing with the Warrior heat gun, is just getting it too hot and burning it up. So I'm hoping that's going to alleviate that problem with this heat gun. This heat gun, which was another reason why I purchased this particular heat gun, is I like to do a lot of things hands-free. So this heat gun will stand up vertically, and then you can take and heat whatever, just like you're heating over a fire, which I think is very convenient. I like to heat up PVC pipe for my dust collection system for making special fittings and stuff like that. So I like to be able just to hands-free with gloves on, of course, take and heat up the PVC without having to hold the gun, and just let the gun sit on the table while I form the pipe into whatever shape I need for whatever particular dust collection application I'm trying to accomplish. So on the back of the gun is a dial that has 7 different settings on that dial, and those are your 7 heat settings. So when you're running it in low mode, you have 7 different heat settings, and then when you turn it over to high mode, you've got another 7. So that's where the 14 heat temperature modes are coming from. If you look at the gun, you'll think, oh, I've only got 7, and you do, but you've got 7 for each different setting. So for low heat, you'll have 7 different heat settings, and then on high heat, you'll have 7 additional heat settings. The gun comes equipped with a 6-foot cord on it, and we're going to go ahead and test it out. I do have a dust collection fitting that I need to modify for my random orbital sander, and we'll go ahead and heat that up and modify that dust collection fitting just to show you how the heat gun operates. So this is my Bosch random orbital sander, and here's the dust collection adapter that goes on the sander. The dust port is approximately 1 inch This is the dust port that comes with my hose. The hose threads into this end, and then I need this to go over the Bosch hose adapter or dust collection adapter. And as you can see, it doesn't. It's about the same size. So I need to heat this up, which is rubber, and heat this up enough so it'll be pliable enough to slide over the dust collection fitting. And then I've also got a stainless steel band clamp that I'm going to use to tighten it down. So let's see how the heat gun works with heating up this fitting. So as you can see there, it heated up the rubber enough to slide over the fitting. I do need to loosen my band clamp a little bit, and then I'll be able to slide it over the rubber connection, and then I'll be able to tighten it down, and it should be on there for good after that. Well, that's going to wrap up this tool review. I know I didn't go into an in-depth tool review. This was primarily just an unboxing and just letting you know the different functions of the heat gun, which are a lot for a heat gun in that price range. And I also wanted to get this out there because this is a Black Friday special from Harbor Freight. The cost of the heat gun was only $29. I did compare this to another heat gun at one of the big box stores, and that one had less wattage, less number of temperatures, and it cost about $5 more. So, this is it's only a heat gun. You use it for, getting out bubbles out of epoxy pores and for heating up your fittings for your dust collection system. I'm sure there are other uses for heat guns for removing adhesive and stuff like that. But, this should be a no-brainer purchase. And I also like the feature of it being able to stand up by itself while you're heating a particular material that you're trying to heat up. So if you're new to the channel and you like DIY and woodworking projects, then I highly recommend that you hit that subscribe button. It's free and painless, and I also ask that you click on the bell icon. That way you'll be notified of all our upcoming videos. To all my existing subscribers, I really appreciate all the support that you're giving this channel. I'm Rick with the Engraving Workshop. Until next time, have a wonderful day and God bless.